Right, bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers here today in Yishun. Today we're going to show you a well-rated 5-room model, and this is one of the newest cluster here in the area itself, right beside this really beautiful park. Fully sheltered walkway towards Junction 9 and other amenities. You can literally take your luggage and move it immediately. So stay tuned as we bring you along this home tour. Let's go! Alright, so welcome into this unit. So before we dive into the interior of the space, we want to talk a little bit more about our BB facts. We are currently located at Yishun Greenwalk with a lease start date of 2015. So at the current date of filming, we have a balance lease of 90 years left. Looking at the site plans, Yishun Greenwalk is predominantly dominated by a lot of 4 rooms as well as 5 rooms layouts, with a small portion of it having 3-room flats as well. Now Yishun Greenwalk is also located just right beside Junction 9 as well as the hawker centres. Looking at where our block is located at, this is one of the closest blocks towards the hawker centres that will conveniently also bring you towards Junction 9. Alright, so let's also touch a little bit more about BB location analysis. So on towards our BB location analysis. So Yishun Greenwalk is located just right beside Junction 9. So over there you can find some of your conveniences as well as your supermarkets. We are also located right beside the multi-storey car park, which also will bring you towards your hawker centres as well as other amenities around these areas. So what is very nice about this location is also just about 2 bus stops away to Yishun MRT station. And of course, if you look at Yishun sites, there are also other parks and natures that are located close by as well. We are also located 1 kilometer to these few primary schools, and most importantly, Chongfu Primary Schools is also located 1 kilometer towards this block cluster as well. Other than close proximity to Yishun MRT stations, if you do drive, you will also be located just right beside the Seletar Link Bridge, which will then lead you to CTE as well. So that also leads you to the rest of the expressway. Looking at the Yishun Greenwalk clusters as well, it is also a fully sheltered estate. What I mean by that is that, let's say if you have young growing kids, it's also fully sheltered towards the nearest childcare centres, and for foods and amenities, it's also fully sheltered towards the hawker centres as well as Junction 9. And if you need transportation, it is also fully sheltered to the nearest bus stop. Whether rain or shine, if you want to avoid the weather, you can easily do so when living down here. So now on towards our BB floor plan analysis. This is a 5-room layout over here, size at 1206 square feet. So that's about 112 square meters. So that gives you a very large dining as well as a huge living room areas. Now owners, of course, have this expansive living room areas. Part of it is also zoned as your 4th bedroom or your study room areas. That also brings you towards your 3-bedroom layouts. You have 2 bathrooms, a huge size kitchen as well as a yard area layout as well. Alright, so enough facts, let's kickstart the interior of the space. Starting at the foyer areas, our owners have also done up cabinetry areas here for your shoes, as well as a couple of display shelving, so you can put a couple of your car keys or home keys down here, or just leave it as a display shelf. Moving on towards the dining area space, you can fit a 6-seater down here. Of course, if you choose to expand the dining area space, you can also choose to do so. Very nice lighting have been done up here as well. So behind this mirror portion here is also where your kitchen is located at. So you can choose to hack away this wall, do like a counter tabletop or a bar stool kind of areas, so that you can have an open as well as a closed kitchen area space. So especially when you're hosting guests, that's going to be something that's very inviting as well. So for the 5-room models, they have this very huge living as well as dining area, almost like an L-shaped model. So you have a very good distance from the sofa towards the TV area as well. Owners have also done up this very nice display TV set over here with a couple of functional needs as well as your storage space down right below that stretches towards your window areas. Of course, the 5-room models over here also comes with exclusive windows that's located down here just to invite more natural light to come in. You can at the same time choose to close some of the windows here, but leaving the top hung windows open to allow for some wind flow and airflow, especially when, let's say, it's raining or things like that. As we tour around this house, you can also notice that lighting system has also been done up with a lot of cove lights, so that's also extra touch to this home as well. Now moving on towards the study portion originally is at, now owners have converted this to more of a carpentry as well as a hangout spots, maybe for their friends to come by and so chill out. You can also sit here and watch a TV. If not, you can also convert this space back to a study area or the 4th bedroom space as well, and that still leaves a very good space for your living room area. So if you choose to convert this space back into the 4th bedroom layout, you can also choose to do up a sliding doors, and I would recommend also to do up clear sliding doors to allow natural light to come in into the living and dining room space. Now before we head towards the kitchen area space, just want to highlight also the audio system that has been done up. So this is like a surround audio system that has been done up in this space. So that's really nice if you're watching movies with your friends and family over here. For the kitchen area space, it's really a long layout down here, so you have a very huge countertop table space. Now owners have also done up lightings down right below just to give it a little bit more elegant look. This is a huge granite countertop that you can do some of your cookings down here, as well as induction stove. Storage spaces will be down right below, as well as top hung carpentries. If you do need more space, you can also consider doing up another counter tabletop as well as top hung carpentry space down here. Now for owners, they have also reserved this spot for their fridge area space, leaving ample walkway that will lead towards your yard at the back. You also have your dual sink that's located down here, as well as your dish rack. And towards the back of the yard area space, you can find a huge washing machine that's located down here, or you can choose to even stack up. Now for modern HDB types, you won't have the pole, but you have hanging racks that are located down here, as well as top hung laundry racks for more indoor drying, especially when it's raining. So for another BB reno ideas, you can also choose to remove some of the window panels down here and to expand the kitchen area space, making it seamless from the yard area space right now. So if of course, let's say you do a lot of heavy cookings, you can also choose to maintain, close this up, and I think that is something better for you. So at the same time, the home shelter space will be located down here. You have a lot of storage or dry goods, you can also choose to store them right here and easily bring them out and to do your cooking space as well. So for the bomb shelter that is located in this portion, it also ensures that the living and dining space are super huge, because we do see some models that have their home shelters located more towards the door, hallway areas, or into the living room areas as well. Alright, before we show you guys the rest of the bedroom areas, let's also touch a little bit more about our BB pricing analysis. Look at the current Yishun clusters. If you're looking for something that is built in the year of 2010 and above, more pertaining towards the newer clusters, you definitely find them slightly further away from Yishun MRT station. Now this is because Yishun is also a mature estate, so if you are looking for flats that are closer to the MRT stations, they usually have a balance lease around 60 plus years. Now looking at the current supply of the Yishun HDB clusters, if you're looking for a 5-room flat high floor unit that is built in the year of 2010 and above, you will only notice there are only 10 available listings in the entire clusters. So this listing that we currently have is definitely a rarity product as well, and something that is renovated. Looking at where the clusters are located at, you can also find them closer towards Orchid Country Club or towards our clusters estate over here, which is just right beside Junction 9. Now in the futures, the upcoming BTO clusters for Yishun will also be located slightly further away in the more serene parts, more closer towards the Seletar Link Bridge. Now looking at the prices as well, we can also look at the average price point for specifically high floor units of newly renovated clusters. They range anything in between the high 600 plus all the way to the mid 700s. So our unit over here, well renovated high floor unit, just a walking distance to Junction 9 as well as other conveniences, is just sitting at 710, so definitely something that is very attractive and good for you to consider as well. Alright, let's look at the rest of the home, starting with the common bathroom area space. Now the owners have also did up a few renovation works down here, such as adding your shower screens as well as your toilet bowl and sink area and a mirror storage space as well. Now the house also comes with an AO Smith water heater, so that's something that is very durable and a very good brand as well. Bathroom areas are also naturally ventilated by windows, so let's move on back and have a look at one of the common bedroom area space. Now owners have converted this space as more of a study area. So if you're familiar with HDB layouts, the bedroom size can easily fit in a queen size bed, a wardrobe space, as well as a study desk towards this area. Now owners have also done up invisible grill because they do have young kids. You can choose to maintain, if not you can easily remove them. At the same time, for additional privacies, our owners have also done up blind systems, not only in the rooms areas but as well as your whole entire living room area as well. So of course, if you choose to have very huge living and dining room space for entertaining your guests, you can also choose to hack away this wall, combining it with the living and dining room space. You can also do up some glass sliding doors to allow for more natural light and wind flow into this room as well. So let's move on and have a look at our next bedroom area space. If you notice throughout the house, there have also been wallpapers that are done up. You can easily remove this and do entire whitewash to give a brand new look if let's say wallpaper isn't your style. Moving on to the next common bedroom area space. The size wise towards the other room is roughly similar. They have also done up with a sofa bed as well as a baby cot. Of course, you can then easily do up another king or queen size bed down here with additional study desk that's down here. Additionally, if you choose to actually combine your next master room to this room, you can easily break away this wall and create your own walk-in wardrobe space. Right now, before we show you the master room size, we're also going to touch a little bit more about our BB financial analysis. Now, assuming you and your partner are age 30, both have an income level of $6,000 and a CPF OA savings of $200K. Now, our current asking price for this home is at $710,000. And you must also do take note that there are also buyer stamp duties that are payable, which is at $15,900 as well. Now, that puts the total quantum pricing at around $725,900. If you are exploring to take a HDB loans, you have to take note that for your CPF sides, you have to completely wipe them out as well. At the same time, if let's say you're a first-time HDB purchase purchasers, you will also have 50k worth of CPF grants, and if you're staying within close proximity to your parents, there is also the additional 20k grants as well. Then additionally, if you are staying with your parents, the grants of the proximity housing grant will then be bumped up to 30k. So let's just assume that you're staying close by to your parents and you're purchasing this home at the asking price of $710,000. If you're taking a HDB loan, do note that your CPF sides will be completely wiped out. So adding on the stamp duties and deducting your CPF savings as well as the CPF grants, you would then have a loan amount of $455,900. Assuming if you're taking a HDB loan with an interest rate of 2.6% over a span of 25 years, that would mean that your monthly mortgage would be in the range of $2,068. Now if you're working, that also means that your CPF can fully cover your monthly repayment as well. Now if you're taking a bank loan, do note that you are able to save up a portion of your CPF funds. However, you have to down pay a 5% portion in cash. So assuming that you're purchasing at this current asking price point, the 5% cash portion would be at $35,500. So deducting off your CPF saving of 200k as well as 70k grants, your loan amount would be in the range of $404,500. So that also puts your monthly mortgage in the range of $1,918. That also means that your monthly CPF OA contributions will easily be able to cover your monthly installment. So now let's move on and have a look at the final room, which is the master room. So for the master room size, it of course comes with your own ensuite toilet. Now this is slightly longish and larger in nature. You have shower screens that are done up for you as well as window ventilations. Mirror have also been installed. And what I really like about the master room is that you do have this additional window panel that is down here just to allow for additional wind flow and light to come in. Now behind that is also going to be your AC latch. Now moving on to the bedroom area, you can easily fit in a queen size or even a king size bed located down in this portion. Carpentry has actually been done up towards the front side of the bed. You can do up a TV console set just like owners have done up down here. Windows located towards the side to allow for more wind flow as well as natural light. Owners have also done up this really nice light feature wall. Over here is also a partition board. You can also choose to adjust it towards your needs, especially when you're staying on your own. So if you look above you, the ceilings have also been done up with downlights, and that just adds a little bit more luxury touch to this entire space. Alright, so I hope you have gotten a great look at this well-renovated 5-room model in Yishun Greenwalk over here. So definitely limited in supply. Our current asking price is at $710,000. So something that is just at the entry level for high floor facing units. If you want something that's moving conditions and you want to stay in the Yishun areas, definitely do contact our listing managers. Their contact details will be in the description box below. Do also remember to follow us on our Facebook, Instagram as well as TikTok channels. My name is Shawn, bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers. Always happy to show you the place. Now owners have also done up carpentry spaces for shoe carpentries, for your shoes. Sorry, I need to start that again. Alright, so I hope you have gotten a great look at this well-renovated, yeah, 404,500 is like $404,000, $404,500, okay. Your loan amount will be in the range of $4,400